Hello everyone. Welcome to this channel. We are back with the second chat show with an industry expert to help you explore your options and make informed decision about your career. As we all are aware that digital revolution has gone to the next level and have transformed the world profoundly. With more organizations showing interest in digital marketing and search engine optimization, that is SEO, the term SEO is unfamiliar to many. And to talk about what is SEO, what are the opportunities in the field in detail, I am honored and privileged to have Mr. Kaushal Thakkar. He is the founder of Infidigit, an organic search focused digital marketing company. He and his team of more than 190 digital marketers have created more than 40 award winning digital marketing and search campaigns for Myntra, Zivame, Dream11, ICICI Prudential, Superballist, and many other companies. He is a commerce graduate and has done MBA in marketing. He has more than 15 years of experience in digital marketing. Kaushal is also a columnist at Your Story, Entrepreneur, Digit, and several other publications. He was named by Your Story as one of the 100 digital influencers in 2020. Thank you, Kaushal, for joining us today, and we are glad to have you on this show.
Thank you, Hardik. My pleasure. It's really wonderful to connect again, and thanks for inviting me on this show. I believe the audience majority is young youth of India, and I'm really impressed by the youth of India. They are taking several decisions at this particular young age, which we used to take at a much later stage in our life. So I'm proud of them, and would love to help them in any way which I can.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kaushal. And viewers, if you have any questions, please drop in the comment box, Kaushal, and I will try to answer those. So, Kaushal, as I mentioned earlier, many of us are unaware the term SEO. So, please let us know what is SEO.
Thanks. Um, so when it comes to SEO, I just want the young people of India not confuse this with the Korean dramas and the Korean actors and actresses. This is not about SEO Lee or who SEO. This is SEO for search engine optimization, right? And it is a practice where you do the needful changes on the website and you do the needful optimization on your website to get it higher in terms of search engines. For people who don't understand search engines, Google is a search engine, so is other search engines like Yahoo, etc. And there are lakhs and lakhs of people who are searching on these search engines for various different kind of information. Now, when they're searching for various different kind of information, as an organization, it's important, or an organization wants to rank for those keywords. So let's say if you are searching for trousers online, a website like Myntra, Amazon, Flipkart would love to rank on those particular search results so that you go to their stores and buy the products from them, right? So it's a field of marketing, very digital focused, and it's all about getting your websites at higher positions on search engines like Google and ensuring that because of this, more and more users can come to that particular website and get better products, and at the same time for the brands it helps because they get more customers.
Okay. So, Kaushal, basically, SEO is getting your website on the number one search engines. It really sounds interesting and exciting. And it seems it's not only an art, but also a science. So, how did you get started in this field?
So the story dates back almost 22 years back now. So it started in the year 2001. At that point in time, I used to help several brands, specifically in USA and Europe, build their e-commerce stores. Now, I used to build the e-commerce store. They were used to love the product. But after a few months, they used to say that, hey, the store is really nice, but nobody's coming to the store. So I said, okay, that was not something which I was responsible for. But then the challenges started happening is that, hey, can you do something? Because these people were not that tech savvy. And they used to say that, hey, can you do something to get some people on the stores now? So that's where I got connected at that point in time with search engine optimization after doing some study. And at that point in time, Google was not that popular. Search engines like Alta Vista and Yahoo were more in demand, were more popular. And I used to do optimization on those search engines. But it came to a juncture where it was so easy to get a website on the top of the search result that anybody could do it. And that's where it became a little less interesting for me. I decided that, hey, I better focus on the product aspects and continued my journey on the product side, uh, partially working on SEO while I was working at organizations like ICICI Lombard, Times of India, etc. However, things changed in 2013 when I joined Myntra. The SEO challenge there was huge. And with some small strategic decisions that we took, I was able to increase the visits on that particular website multi-folds. This helped them get more new users onto the website, and we saw huge benefits coming from this channel. It also was a difficult move because the things which we did around 10 years back was not relevant in 2013, and that rekindled my interest again in search engine optimization. And after that, I started giving majority of my time to search engine optimization.
Superb. I must say it is very inspiring. And I think you started when even Google search was not that popular. So that's really, incredible. So, you have worked in so many organizations and so many different projects. So while talking about different projects, can you give us the example of a project you worked on that had a
Mhm.
particularly positive outcome?
Okay. Wow, that's a difficult question because Infidigit team works on various different projects and almost all of them have positive outcomes. So let me select one. Okay, let me take up the Infidigit project itself. So this is for the search engine optimization of our website, which is infidigit.com. Now, the story is goes like this. So this is a 5.5-year-old organization. And when we started it, we ourselves were never ranking on search engines, and we had never optimized our own website because we were busy optimizing the website of our clients. So initial few customers, it was via reference only. People knew me, so it was easier to get the project. And then one fine day, some customer heard about us, called us, and they wanted to understand what are we capable of. So we presented them the results which we have got for these clients, but they said, no, I want to see something which you people have done. Why is your website not ranking on search results? When I search for SEO or search engine optimization, why are you people not ranking? And that's where I felt that, hey, now it's time to at least invest on our own search engine optimization, give some time and energy to it, and let's do it. So we started doing search engine optimization for our own website. That helped us in improving the rankings. So for terms like search engine optimization, search engine optimization agency, and to the related keywords, we started ranking. This improved the visibility of the website and the brand. It also gave it more leads. When we speak of leads, we are speaking of those customers who are prospects and who are interested in our products and services. And with the leads increasing, the number of projects increased. So 5.5 years back, the team, which was hardly a few people, now is a team of 200 because of this particular optimization which happened on the Infidigit website. And that's the magic which this website related search engine optimization can bring to anybody. And I would say that that's one of the story which is very close to my heart as well.
Superb, Kaushal. And first of all, congratulations for, expanding and how you have come up with a team of 200 youth. And I'm sure there are many people working in your office. And that's really commendable. So coming back to, the career advices. So what advice do you have for someone who is interested in pursuing a career in SEO?
So for people who are interested in pursuing a career in SEO, uh, I would say one thing is the understanding of search engine optimization. I'll go a little deeper in terms of search engine optimization. So what happens is with search engine optimization, what we do is we work on multiple uh, rules and guidelines. So let's consider that Google, one of the search engines, it would have hundreds and hundreds of uh, do's and don'ts. We need to ensure that any particular website which wants to rank itself on the search engine does all the things which Google wants and does not do those things which Google does not want. And this would be somewhat around the list of, let's say, 400 rule sets. Now, these rule sets have to be followed, and based on that, the needful changes have to be done. This needs a lot of skills where a person has to analyze the content, perform competitor research, do lots of experiments. And that's where, if you're getting into this particular field of SEO, or you want to pursue this particular career in SEO, a few things which you should be good at is, one is the analytical skills, which helps you do these experiments which I spoke of. You should have good communication skills. You should be smart enough to interact with lots of people in life. So for the youth, I would yet suggest to become smart. There's no easy way out. You will have to interact with more and more people. Do projects outside your school or college life, and that will help you become more interactive with these people, and at least you would imbibe some of the qualities which you with of the people that you interact with. So that's something which is needed for a person who wants to get into SEO. But SEO is not something which you need to wait for, right? If you have somebody in your family who has a business and is looking out for more customers, and I believe every business owner is looking out for more customers. If they're not doing search engine optimization, you could step in and tell them that, hey, I can do the website and the search engine optimization for this per thing to get you more products. Build the website, do the search engine optimization. There are lots of content available online. Even you can go on the Infidigit website, go through the various blogs, or you can go through the Infidigit YouTube channel, understand more about SEO there as well. Once you start understanding it, you can implement it from today. You don't need to wait for another few years that, okay, you'll clear your graduation and then go for a job on SEO or something like that. I would say that you can start today. At least build your basics with this small investment of time. Do the SEO. You can do SEO for even a website which is not having a complete domain name. Like say like www.infidigit is not needed. You could take some shared space on various platforms, and you could put your website over there and do the optimization for that website. What this will help you is it will make your profile really impressive. So when you graduate out from the college, or if you're already a graduate and looking out for a job, uh, if you've already implemented SEO on some website, your profile becomes really interesting, and you could make one such website, optimize it, and impress people. So that's how I would say that, okay, if you're interested in pursuing a career in SEO, start today itself. Don't wait for it. Even if you are a young person, let's say there are SEOs who are 12 years old, 13 years old, and doing optimization really well, right? So if you're in that age group, please don't stop. Or if you're elder to that, definitely don't stop.
Super. So I second to the Kaushal's advice that students, please start today. Time is now. Don't wait for your graduations, because people from any stream, I think, am I right, Kaushal? People from any stream can do SEO, right? It's not
Yes.
particular
So,
commerce or arts or science graduates do
uh,
this SEO.
yes, so that's not a criteria, but yes, analytical skills are needed, right? Because the experiments that you need to do, competition research that you need to do and analyze, that needs a bit of analytical skills. So engineers and BSCIT, those professions have mastered that skill of analysis and mastered it. But for the other people grads, right? Like let's say science graduates or commerce graduates, that should not be a showstopper. You can also learn analytical skills. There's no rocket science. Just improvise on those skills and do it. In fact, what happens is when you work on websites, let's say if you are a person coming from, you love biology, let's say, right? There are so many websites which has to be created around the pharma industry, something on biotechnology or some other subjects. Now, people who understand biology would be able to write much better content on this kind of websites as compared to the engineers, right? So you could utilize your interest and work on a website which is optimizing for the needs of the biology related subjects. So anybody can pursue it. It's not something which is restricted, uh, and drive results.
Great. So, Kaushal, as you mentioned, there are, hundreds of guidelines shared by Google or different, platforms, search engines, and there are no formal courses or a graduation in SEO. Of course, there are courses in digital marketing, but
Mhm.
I've never seen a course or a graduation in SEO. So, what skills or qualification do you think are most important for success in the field of SEO? You have mentioned few, but if you could just highlight more.
So when we speak of success in this particular field, definitely the analytical skills, which I already spoke of, right? Communication skills, that's the other thing. In terms of the education, I would prefer engineers, followed by, let's say, BSc IT, MMM, and BMS. So bachelor's in management studies is also one of the popular streams from where people recruit. So these are some of the popular places from where the people can graduate and get into this particular career. But easier thing is, don't wait for all that stuff. If you are an undergrad right now, there are grads who just study online. So just go to the Infidigit website, go through some blogs, and you should be able to start doing some level of optimization.
Sure. So students, don't wait. If you are interested in SEO, go to the Infidigit website and start learning now. Read blogs, and if you want to read more material, please put comments. Kaushal and I will definitely share more, study material if you want, if you are interested. So Kaushal, coming to the, the job market and availability, can you throw some light or give us the insight into the job market for SEO professionals and including salary expectations and job availability in India
Uh,
particularly?
okay. So while the industry, in terms of salaries, the salary changes between, let's say, USA and India. I would try to do justice to both the ecosystems. But at the same time, whatever numbers that I share are as on today. I don't know if what would be the salaries when many of these people graduate and get into the job industry. But yes, I would put the relevant numbers at least for the current day and time. So currently, what happens, Hardik, in this particular industry is mostly, as you rightly said, that there is no formal education, right? And because of this reason, we don't get ready-made talent like the engineering institutes, sorry, the engineering organizations like TCS, Infosys would get. So what we need to do is we need to train the talent. So almost all the organizations operating in the search engine optimization landscape, they have this jobs for trainees and interns, which would be a very small stipend at that point in time, because it's not about you contributing to the work, you're getting trained. So let's say for the first 6 months, people get an a salary, annual salary of somewhat around 1.2 lakhs as stipend, right? But within 6 months, these people are ready for the job, and then it starts with the basic salary of around 3 lakhs after 6 months. And post that, once you're at that 3 lakh range, the salary could increase based on what work and what value the person is able to contribute to that particular job, right? If you're really good at SEO and so I can start getting rankings for websites like super easy, definitely you're worth much more as compared to somebody who's not able to get the rankings and optimize the website, right? So then it's driven by the value that a person creates, and there is no bound to that. Even I have seen people earning 75 lakhs, 80 lakhs in India in this particular industry. So that's how it goes. Coming to the USA job market, USA, the salaries for a person with 1 years of SEO knowledge goes to around 55,000 USD. But it increases immediately as soon as they move to the second year. They're at around 75,000 USD kind of average salary. So that's how the salaries are placed in this particular industry. And this is just the salary of the first, second year, which I can share. Beyond that is everything based on their performance.
Great, Kaushal. So I think like every industry, the initial beginning is humble, but as you perform and as you grow, the sky is the limit.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, very good. So do you have any tips for finding and applying for jobs in the field of SEO?
So this is easier for me. So there are lots of opportunities at Infidigit itself. So one thing is definitely people can do a search, go to the career section on the Infidigit website, upload their resume, and we would be happy to evaluate them if they match the criteria. So that's one thing. Even a Google search about SEO job opportunities should help you get enough number of search results which you can apply and take it up. Yes, the market is just getting started when it comes to search engine optimization. The current industry size is almost around, let's say, 60 billion USD, and it's going to grow to around 100 billion USD by the year 2025. Now, if you look at these numbers, the growth which is there, it's something which looks phenomenal. But do understand that even when the industry reaches 100 billion USD, it would be just a small fraction of the overall revenue which Google has, right? So there is a huge potential even after that particular point in time. So just that for people who are enthusiastic about SEO, they should not think about that, hey, what will be the future, etc. There's a good projections and good future in this particular industry. So please go ahead and explore.
Great. So students, there is a huge scope and it's a very big industry, and a very exciting news that Kaushal has shared that they are looking for a young talent. So if you are interested, please upload your resume on Infidigit career website section. So Kaushal, coming to the last section of our chat, that is last advice for youth
Mhm.
in India.
Okay, that's interesting. So one thing which I would tell the youth is, first, be a better human being, be grateful, be humble, be happy, right? If you take care of these things, many other things will fall in place. But one other important thing which you need to do is identify what you love to do, what is your passion. Because if you are Justin Bieber and I ask you to play cricket like Sachin Tendulkar, you won't be good at it. Or neither, if you are a Sachin Tendulkar good at cricket, I can't ask you to sing a song, right? So it's very important to understand your passion and then take steps about your career. Do what you love to do, and that's going to help you find your life goal and your life dream.
So students, it's a big message. Follow your passion. Thank you, Kaushal, for giving such a valuable advice. And thank you for your valuable time. I'm sure many young aspirants would benefit from this interview. Students, please drop your questions in comments. Kaushal and I will try to answer those questions. So students, we will meet up next week with a new guest. Keep watching this channel and do not forget to subscribe. Stay tuned. Thank you.
Thank you, Hardik.
Thank you.